In a room full of glitter, yarn and glue, there's a wild little whirlwind tearing right through. She's got half-knit scarves and decomposed dreams, a hot glue gun and impossible schemes.
Fabrics flying, buttons ring from the sky. She says I'll finish it later, but we both know that's a lie. She's not here for your order, your schedule, your flow. She's the snarky little sprite that we all call Mo. Side, I glow, leaving chaos wherever she goes. She's the queen of to be finished, but her magic's never diminished, 'cause Mo's gonna craft till the moon's hanging low. Yeah, sassy and snarky and slightly.
Hey, you guys, it's Mo. Hi, how are you doing? This time with the diamond video, I did get a bigger picture of the largest zoom out I could get, and I will be showing the container that I'm using. Now, I shamefully have two of these. I don't know how I managed to order two, but things happen. So I will be switching the screen over. I just thought I'd pop in real life and not behind the scenes to let you know that I will be popping over to Amazon when I do show those to let you know kind of the price point of those. The one thing I do have to double check on is the light tablet. Um, just because I want to make sure that I send you guys to the correct one that I bought or give you the correct idea of the price point. But I'm going to go behind the scenes now. I just thought I'd let you know that I am trying to be more professional-ish as these go along. So thank you for having grace with me. It's not my most comfiest zone. So this is more of a look at what the project is going to look like. Sorry, I didn't think about it beforehand, but this is kind of where we are in the project, and I'm really liking how it's coming together. I have been, as I have said, just very impressed with both the quality and of both the materials and the kit so far. Now this is a Diamond Art Club kit. It is Cancer, and I have been enjoying it. Now I think it's from 2 years ago. I haven't seen it on their website, but I haven't been over there looking. I did go to a different website to try different kits, so those should be on their way, and we will do a haul video. But let's get into this video. So as you can see, I'm trying to give you guys a bit more of a zoomed out view. Now this case is what I'm using for this project. And let me pause right here. I am trying to be better at showing you things and doing the kind of work in progress stuff that I've seen on other channels. This is the exact thing that I got for this kit. It does have 60 slots, and it seemed like the most organized way. I did see less expensive kits, but it is foam and you put the little tubes in. I also used the bags for overflow, but this was almost, I think, 57 different colors in this kit. So definitely helps to have all those 60 little tubey things. Now, it does come with this particular funnel. I will tell you that I did not have the best of luck with it. It has some kind of static charge, and the diamonds would get kind of stuck on the side. And for some reason, these softer kind of plastics, one of my furry overlords, Thor, my white cat, has an attraction to the taste or just chewing on them. So that's the only thing that I didn't like about this kit. And, that's neither here nor there. But let's get back to the crafting. But I thought I would let you guys know that is the kit. And you can, of course, see that I'm drinking my Diet Pepsi and, showing you all my various clutter. But I definitely like it, and I do try to keep everything in there, and I was showing you kind of how I did the overflow and just, I did try to do the symbols on the white labels. They turned out okay-ish, if I'm honest. My ability to do things exactly as the legend has it, much less than I thought it would be. Now I am going to kick it up because we are past the part where I was showing you something, but I did want to slow it down a bit to let you guys see. Now I have found that like I said, one of the features I was really impressed with and liked is the perforation of the covers. I found that to be incredibly helpful, especially when you have sort of a half done square like this, to have the perforation so you can bend it up and then expose what you need to expose and then put it back down when you leave the project. Now, those were protective kits or protective sheets, wax paper essentially that I got with the, excuse me, an extra accessory kit. When I purchased the kit, many years ago, I believe. So now I am trying to get a little bit more zoomed in for you guys. Like I said, this should be easier, when I get my new setup, but I am trying to be more mindful of where the camera goes during these videos, for you guys. And I will say between diamond painting and cross stitch, diamond painting is sometimes more satisfying in the instant gratification way because you can do multiple diamonds at once. I am trying to be better at showing you guys, what color I'm using and all that jazz. I, like I said, this is uh, me trying to be all, mindful and such. Now, I have seen pens with stainless steel, diamond picker-upper ends, and that might be a purchase I invest in because I've noticed with the plastic tips, maybe I press down too hard, which is most likely a me thing, but I've noticed they kinda get bent a little bit, not that it's a huge, like, non-functional deal, but I think, with the, increase of diamond kits that I'm going to have, I definitely will probably invest in, a nicer pen, with maybe a more comfort thing on it. That's probably the only part about diamond painting that I've found, uncomfortable thus far is maybe I just hold the pens too tight. Like I said, I am an amusing mix of 2 type A to function and chaos gremlin. Now the one bad thing about the glue being so good is that if you are a little chaotic and slightly off center, as I tend to be, you can wonkify your first line and then, it if you get the first, group of diamonds wonky, then everything else kind of is wonky too. So, um, definitely it has made me more mindful. As much as I say, it's more instant gratification, there's still a level of mindfulness that I like about the diamond painting. Um, I can kind of turn my brain off and listen to my true crime. Excuse me. Doing a lot of talking. I've been recording a lot today. Uh, I am trying to get things, done because I've had 3 days off with the computer acting ridiculous. I feel like I've let you guys down, so I'm trying to get back up and I'm look, I don't generally toot my own horn. I'm mostly self-deprecating, but I'm proud of improvements I'm making for these videos for you guys. I realize they're still very much amateurish, but I like to feel like I'm making some small progress each and every time I record a new batch of these videos. I will be adding a song or probably music, background music to the next videos. If you guys have any suggestions of styles of music, I was just going to do a very light instrumental, probably calm and relaxing. But if you have a, you know, unique you know, style you like or style that you desperately hope I don't pick, I am probably not going to be going for polka or zydeco. So if those are your suggestions, A for effort, uh, B for bless your heart, and D for denied. But you can listen to all the polka zydeco music that you like. I just probably not the vibe of this channel. Um, Again, I know it's probably, just shows how my brain is so incredibly, mystified by patterns and how one even thinks about, how to make a circle with little squares, but it always is really exciting to me to see, the painting come together because, you kind of get in this zone of just filling in the block, and then when you come to the end of your, craft session, uh, it's always amazing to take a step back and say, "Wow, look how far we've gotten," because you kinda just get into the zone, and I really like that. So, in future videos, I won't be babbling the whole time. For those of you who are like, "Does this chick ever stop talking?" No, not really. The answer is no, not really, but I will not inflict that upon you the entire time. But I have been told that I have a relatively calming voice, so I do try to make it so you have both visual and audio stimulation. Now, this is the anti-cat tray, and I do want to pause here a little bit. Now, as you can see, it does have that sort of elevated lip on it. Now, I have found it to have survived multiple cat forays onto my diamond art, but, I will concede that of all the trays that I've tried, these particular smaller trays are some of the hardest to get, excess diamonds that I haven't used or, when I'm tipping it back into the tube, uh, th it does seem to be more messy and harder to get out those diamonds without having loose ones, flitter out because of the elevated lip. Now, maybe there's a tip or trick that you're supposed to use. So, they do survive cats, but they don't survive me trying to empty them. Now, I've noticed, something similar in cross stitch kits, but having very similar colors and symbols very close to each other. For instance, the symbol for the gold color is a capital V, and then for that bright yellow I just picked up, it is an upside down lowercase v. So they did endeavor to get them further away to use dissimilar symbols, but not by much. You can see on the lid where I attempted to, get the symbols on there. Now, some of them turned out kind of understandable, like the 3 dots, and some of them, dear lord, they did not, uh but it is nice, and this is one of the things that I was really impressed with these particular or this particular kit, is that the legend or with all the symbols and the colors, and the color number are both on opposite sides of the painting. If you go back to the front of the video where I do a larger zoom out, I do try to catch the fact that on one side the legend is printed from top down, and on the other side the legend is printed from bottom up. So wherever you are in the kit, you do have access to a legend, which is, a thoughtful kind of um, addition to the kit that you can tell that, this kit was designed with crafters in mind, and that might also, be part of the more priciness. Like I said, this is probably my most expensive kit. I have done much cheaper kits, and all round. So this is my first square, very bougie kid. So I appreciate any tips or tricks. Like I said, this one is you have to kinda do a little back and forth shaky to it, and I just haven't gotten the knack, so I always have some orphan, little speckles at the end. If there is a tick or tip or trick that you know of, let me in on it because that is probably the only maddening thing. My hands shake a little bit, and I was worried. I've been pleasantly surprised that I have not had a major chaotic mess yet, but there does seem to be a trick with these, cat-resistant trays that I just haven't finagled out yet. That is the most annoying thing when you just have that one little diamond that refuses to obey gravity and smush it right into the wax. Look, I will not leave a diamond behind. And yes, as almost 2 type A to function, the fact that the square is now off cue or off skew on one side does bother the snot out of me, but I'm trying to be, less finicky. I love how I go from, like, my Mr. Mo will tell you my room is always, organized chaos, but then I'm so persnickety about things. That's why I call myself a wonderful, confusing blend of 2 type A to function and, chaos crafter. And and let me know in the comments, what got you into crafting? What craft project are you wanting to try or, wanting me to look into? There are just so many crafts out there that I haven't tried. Of course, there are so many projects at home I have yet to finish. But I'm going to end this video for right now. I wish you sarcasm, sparkles, and all the glitter, safe glitter, in your craft adventures today. I hope you enjoy these videos. I am like I said, it's a work in progress, this channel and these videos, but I am having a blast learning new skills to not only give you these videos, but in crafting. So this has been a wonderful learning experience, and I'm so glad to do it with you guys. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful, peaceful day. You know, Enjoy your crafts, my inside and outside craftians. Goodbye.